Revenge poem for 3 voices. What an idea. You thought it was a better idea not to let on you were thinking what would hurt my feelings. Scientifically speaking, what would make me privy to your real assessment and the degree of compatibility. Far better to let on only as much as is necessary to convey the idea you harbor, the unpalatable idea which concerns me. I feel far better being kept in the dark about specifics. We had to found ourselves on resemblance to a certain degree. Last time I walked past the hardware store with the large whiskey barrels full of wine grapes on the front sidewalk, I thought the smell of the fresh wood shavings where the workers were sawing up to their knees in it really went with the sour hit off the grapes, which were bud-like verging on black tight in the sun or detumescing depending on your descriptive preference. At any rate, concentrating their sugars, attracting large sugar flies all over the place. I thought about girls who had thrown themselves at me. I thought about girls who had thrown themselves at me out of the blue, making that awkward admission, the content of which I suspected all along, but feigned ignorance with respect to changing topics when required and otherwise fostering its suppressed ontology. I keep mentioning you to my new girlfriend, which she must find so preposterous. She doesn't say anything. I read the journal she keeps under the bed while she's showering. He refuses to relate to me as I am. I am myself and not a rebound. I am me and not therapy. It is so obvious he still has feelings for her, and these feelings block me, but affective quality is a property of the thing perceived. Hence I can appreciate how turned on he should theoretically be making me. This is tragic for our sex life. This is tragedy. I want to tell him, ha ha, you shitbag, not everybody will mourn you. But the form of the secret, if secret, is to appear as secret, which is to say, known about but not known. Sometimes I pass whole days reflecting on the fact that he and his colleagues are alive from the neck up only. I come to the colloquium and their flesh is so gray, their posture so starchy. I am in a morgue now, I tell myself, and then the talk begins and each concept is defined in just the way that makes speech right but irrelevant. I feel boredom drilling into me. Plus I realized the other day that it's beyond him to say sorry. That is where the passage breaks off and I can hear she's done showering. I don't recognize myself in her text, this text. I'm a projection of myself presented in first person. She's the third person representation of the projection which projects me. When I finish this poem, I promise I'll have a Cartesian doubt about myself. Outside in the night, the impecunious stood where their stomachs burrowed. Outside in the night, I am a miserable secondary level consciousness. I light a cigarette in more detail. I can see her from the porch through the backlit window. She's in the living room rubbing her hair with a towel, rubbing it into snakes. Her white bathrobe falls off. She's got a black bra with polka dots. I'm glad I've given her a gift to misdirect her bitterness. I am happy to play the asshole in this sublimation. Yet if she's writing me, then who's the more used when I call out your name in place of hers? I go inside and signal to her from the couch. She comes to stretch out beside me. I undo the latch between her breasts and the bra opens and I fondle her. I shove her breasts gently, slowly, one at a time, as if I've never seen them. I coax her tits and rub my stubble on them, and on her face feel her squirm and run my hand over her beautiful warm breast again and down along her belly. I work her panties off while whispering things against her mouth. I kiss her again tenderly as I end her covering her mouth so completely. She breaks the seal with a little cry. She struggles. I've irritated the skin around her mouth with my stubble. It looks feverish and sticky. I've put spit around it. Then we're really getting into it, rolling and rolling. I pound her a few times with your name on the tip of my tongue. When I come, it shoots right out of me. I've knocked her into her own orgasm and she can't stop, but she's mortified. Her head rolls back and twitches like a hideous blue lunatic chained to a wall. When she's finished, she turns her head to the side. We're still attached, but she won't look at me. I can see the water lining her eyes, which she's holding back masterfully. She just lies there until I pull out, and she still lies there afterwards, like she's dead. I try to kiss her to apologize, but she pulls away, then goes limp again. There's nothing else to be done or said. It's cold in the room and my sweat cools on her. I get up to make coffee. On my way to teach the next day, I drive past the hardware store. The great barrels are gone. They have been replaced by a row of potted trees, burlap socked over their heads and tied. They look as if they're about to be marched up to a wall and shot. It is true that I glut on my enemies, that I cannot imagine my psychic economy without its structuring enemy. So you said, and so she said. The sky's pure today. I turned the blender on this morning and strawberry gut flew out of the hole on top, right onto the wall. I recall the only note you ever left me. Dear Blank, you craven son of a bitch. Today is the gradual effacement of all I have known. I laugh amnesiac on a cliff in Tasmania. I slack off. My patterned action system's imprecision temporality of a kind. I am not at a time, but between times and states. Ephemerality means this. My uterus sheds a kind of skin intermittently. I'm sex crazed. It is the time of month I need you most that you won't come near me. Is it because it's messy or because you're lazy? The prospect of blood or the prospect of laundry? Yours truly, me the bitch. XO, XO.